Chad, good afternoon. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is doing well. We've got a younger version of.
It's good. How you doing, my brother?
Solid yourself, Chris. How you? Is the mic on?
Yeah. Let me give you some more volume.
Give me a little 1 2 1 2. Chad, how's everybody doing?
There we go. Chad, what do you rate? LL Cool J, a little bit more of that cocoa, and we just had a look at LL Cool J, and I think his moisturizing routine must be insane. I've never seen a man with skin that smooth.
Now that man was slick. That man was sexy.
Dude, that man bathes in moisturizing lotion. Like he soaks his entire body in moisturizer. Audio sounds like I have an ear infection.
Sound is chalked. What's going on?
Is the sound chalked?
It might be doing the. Does it have a double feed going?
It could be. Let me see. 1, 2. No, it's not. Chad, how's the audio? Audio good? Should be fine. Nah, it's sorted. Audio is good now. Bro, that is
I don't
so
know.
weird.
That was weird. Did you even do anything?
I didn't even touch anything. It fixed. All right, so everyone's doing well. Good, Chris. Audio good. It's better now.
Okay, take your word for it.
Bro, I wonder if it's these cables, but anyway, Chris, we guys be doing some winter merch. I see Ed have a beanie on.
Hey, I mean that's not a terrible idea.
It is definitely not a bad idea. It's better now. All right, sweet chat. Edski, I'm going to ask you to do us the honors and pray for us today. Your prayers are good and beautiful.
Let's do it.
And I think I would love for you to pray for us this afternoon.
All right, Chad, let us bow our heads in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you again on this Wednesday afternoon. Please bless us in our hearts, bless us in our minds. Help us to be devoid of all the negative and sinful behaviors that can befall people in our position. We're about to try and make money. We're trying to create a living for ourselves, provide for our families, provide for ourselves, and to deliver ourselves from whatever current situations plague us. So please help us to do so in a righteous manner, because the feelings of frustration, of greed that can corrupt us are very much amongst us right now. So please help us to be devoid of all those feelings and do this in such a way that glorifies you and your name. We ask this in your powerful name. Amen.
Beautiful. Amen. Chad, if you believe it, amen. I believe it, Ed.
I believe it too. And if when there's two or more gathered in his name, he is present.
There we go. Preach. Amen, my brother. Amen. Hallelujah. All right. Chad, we are about to get this session going. Keegs, they've got a function this afternoon that Caitlin needs to attend. So Kigo will only be back tomorrow. And we're going to get straight into the economic calendar. Oh no. So on your economic calendar. Chad, okay, retail sales coming out solid, 1.4, not a massive jump, big jump from previous year on year, also a little bit of a jump. Control group, I don't know what the consensus was, but previous was 1.3, so that is a drop. Retail sales excluding automotive 0.5, so that's looking very solid. A little bit later, we've got the Bank of Canada rate decision, but that's not really going to affect us that much. We're going to go back straight into our technicals and see where we are with the dollar. All right, so the dollar currently looking somewhat bearish. Still not creating that top wick, and dropping down to the lower time frame. What do we see here, Chad? We made mention this morning that we could go bullish if we can get above this zone. Relatively range bound, Chad, very low volatility here. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, if we cannot break above here, we are going to go bearish, because we've already tested this zone twice. And if we cannot substantially get away from that level, there's obviously not a lot of demand in that zone. And I do think once we get back there, we're actually going to slice through it. Okay. So very simple, this little red zone, let's make it gray or white. That's better. That is the zone to monitor. Nasdaq on the daily, we spoke about it this morning. Effectively still very range bound. We can see here for the last couple of days, we have been stuck in this minor daily range. We've yet to break out. And if we hold this lower bottom of the range, we are going back to the upside. Otherwise, if we start breaking below, very easily we could see Nasdaq start slipping back towards the downside. Currently looking bearish, trading below yesterday's daily low. And what I want to see now is, what do we have here? Asia highs taken, Asia lows taken. Could be a very, very choppy session, Chad. Just want to let you guys know. The fact that we don't have any advantage point, that gap is still open though. But the fact that we took this and we did this, for me, it is just going to be very tough. It's going to be absolutely excruciatingly tough to get anything today unless we start trading above that level. All right. Other than that, I'm not even interested in Nasdaq today. US 30 on the daily. Let's check the daily. Exactly the same price action as Nasdaq. Let's do this quickly. All right. So currently this is our daily range that we are trading in, and jumping to a lower time frame. Let's see what we've got here. Let's bring on that 2G's indicator. Same thing here, Chad. Taking Asia highs, taking Asia lows could be very, very tough here today. So might be a sit on your hands type of day. Okay, so nothing here for me. I need to see how we develop with price. I cannot ever say we've held daily S2. I would love to see what we do at this daily S1. Might take some buys into the highs, seeing that we're holding this 200 EMA on the 30. And then I want to see what we do at this monthly S1. Effectively, safer buys are going to be above here. All right. This could be a little bit of a chop range, but you could see a minor bounce in here. We're going to look at what Bookmap is telling us as well with the order flow. Gold, bullish. It's again just that type of close your eyes, just buy, and you're going to be right. But now looking at it on a lower time frame, monthly R2 is starting to act as some type of resistance. I wouldn't mind some shorts back into Asia highs. All right. Otherwise, what's going to happen is we're going to start holding above here, and you're going to see another explosion to the weekly R1. Otherwise, if we start rejecting here, could get some type of double top formation. You could see a very aggressive move into Asia highs, and then you're going to see a very aggressive move back to the upside. All right, we've seen this with gold. So everything is going to hinge around this level where we're currently at. Okay. GBP USD on the daily, we spoke about it, relatively bullish. Still looking for higher price on pound USD. However, how do we get involved here? It has been very, very chopped. This has been chop city. We talked about this morning, if we can potentially reject here, we could go lower. However, we were holding Asia highs, so made a new high on the day, and now absolutely chopping back to the downside. So this is not something you want to see. Looking at the lower time frames, I want to say on the 30, if we reject here now, I do think those sells are going to come on, and then all you want to do is you want to monitor what is going to happen here, because effectively we already tested it once. If we're going to continue bullish, we will hold this level. Remember, previous daily high, previous daily low is going to give you a lot of consensus of what price is doing. All of this could purely be an accumulation correction, and what you will see now is once we break above this zone, you're going to see pound going for that daily R2. All right, because then we're above the daily R1. Otherwise, some aggressive shorts. If we reject GJ, let's quickly look at GJ here this morning. I think GJ analysis played out quite well this morning, where I mentioned there's a very high probability of us potentially breaking through that level. However, just cannot get through that level. We are currently stuck inside of this range. This is the range that we are currently stuck in on a daily. So that is your daily range, and we need to trade above here on the daily if we are going to trade into that next zone, or we need to see some rejection here for us to come back lower. All right. Jumping to the lower time frames, what do we see here? Miles taking some aggressive longs here this morning, working out beautifully. But now, Asia highs have been taken, Asia lows have been taken. This thing for me is relatively chalked. I wouldn't touch it for the rest of the day. Yeah, nothing, Chad. There's literally, unless you micro scalp or hyper scalp, I don't know what the guys call it, I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole. Purely because if I even just look left, all of this is just chop city. And yeah, how do you trade that? You can trade the ranges, but that is not for me. That is for people with a lot of skill that I don't have. But we're going to our main man, Edski. Ed, you can bedazzle us with your charting abilities.
All right, Chad. So as Chris mentioned earlier, going to be a little bit of a tricky one on US 30 today. Asia lows taken, Asia highs taken, bouncing off the daily S2, bouncing off that daily pivot. So I wouldn't be too shocked if we get a little bit of a range-bound day on the pair. What we could look at, we did spend some time bouncing off this monthly S1, which was quite a resistance point for price to get to. So I am expecting a little bit of a retrace of this bullish candle we got when China announced that they might be willing to negotiate with the US. So that was for the reason for this move here. So what we might see now is a little bit of a retest of these levels, maybe a retest of the daily S2, maybe a break above, in which case short continuations might be in question. However, with the good news that China is willing to negotiate, wouldn't it be too surprising if we just get a little bit of a retest of these levels, find support here, and then break back up towards the EQ. So right now, neutral on the day. It could be anyone's guess which way price is going to go. So we're just going to see what happens at the daily S1, Asia lows, daily S2, and we're going to try and make our decisions from there. NASDAQ going to be a similar sort of equation. The nice thing with NAS is we still have this open gap that has not quite closed between there and there. So a little bit of an open gap. And what I like saying with stuff like this is it began to close the gap and then reversed out. Very, very more often than not, accidents don't happen in the market. So the fact that this open gap is still there, even though we began to close it, is a hint that price might be saving a little bit of that for later. Daily pivot EQ also untested. So again, we might see a test of this monthly support level there before doing the ultimate move to eventually close the gap, maybe to test daily pivot EQ before then price does whatever it wants to thereafter. So I'm expecting a bit of a bearish move. First, it is what happens after that bearish move that is left to be in question. We're going to be reactive instead of predictive on price today. Those are the two pairs I am going to be looking at for the rest of the session, and we'll see how it goes.
Was that you, Ed?
That is me.
That was incredible, dude.
Simple stuff.
That was... All right. Chad. Alrighty. Let's quickly look at Bookmap. What is the volume showing us here? What is the volume showing us?
Chad, don't mind me. I'm just going to nibble here. I got heavy deadlifts as soon as the session's over.
Chad, just quickly going over to trade for you. So currently on gold today, gave this buy signal, a little bit of drawdown, stop loss placement quite well. Personally, it break even. Once we tap TP1, went break even. So personally, a break even trade for me. US 30 also in between two zones, so nothing printed here as of yet. We either going to see a break below here, then we're going to get those sells, or we're going to get a break to the upside and we're going to get some sells there, or we're going to continue. So we're currently in a little bit of a stalemate here, and we're going to see what's going to happen with that. So I will keep you guys updated on what is happening there. And then bookmap, let's check the order flow. Just want to see what the order flow is doing. The analysis came straight out of Compton. Ay. Ay, 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 ay. Bro, so now for 2 weeks straight, every night I tell myself I'm going to go to bed early, and every night I go to bed at 1. I don't know, it's like...
I thought I was bad.
I'm like, tonight is the night I'm getting a full night's sleep.
I thought I was bad.
I'm horrific. Slash away, bruh, next weekend, Sunday till Kribos B-Day. Cribbo. Chris, you're really putting it Lena, bro. It's like... That's that unfortunate thing if you've got that dog in you. That dog in you keeps you awake. Gotta have the work ethic. Alright, let's just wait for the day. Okay, here we go. Nasdaq order flow currently net negative 300 cons to the downside. This is only from about 12 o'clock, 12:30. VWAP sitting down there. We've got a point of control. Let's actually get some more data points here. Let's go 6 hours. Ed, you happy with 6? I think 6 is good.
That's a nice round number.
Six is good. Not when you're looking for a wife. You're looking at least for 8. 6, you're slacking. Sorry if that offended anybody. These days people get offended real quick. I do apologize.
It only offended the 6s.
Okay, just waiting for the data, Chad. Is that a steak in Pechanga? Samosa?
Yep.
Pie, samosa.
Samosa.
I'm getting heartburn just looking at it. It looks good. Ice Cube, I love you. Keeks, he said he would prefer to be a young LL Cool J. Okay. Chad, just waiting for the data to load. There we go. All right, so currently Nasdaq trading below VWAP. VWAP, we've got a point of control up here. Currently trading below that, so that could be relatively bearish, but we'll see. Gold, let's check it. Gold still hovering around this VWAP.
VWAP?
VWAP, yeah. Some of the guys said it's not VWAP, Chris, it's VWAP. And I said, I oblige. We will call it the VWAP then. Me and Brian immediately thought about a high pressure cleaner that is yellow. And it's actually a verb as well. I'm going to whap down my car quickly with the whap.
I'm thinking of a very different WAP. That the Cardi B WAP.
You could have known that Ed was going there. Chat, so gold, there's the... and then US 30 is technically stuck between these two volume nodes, all right? So bullish above there.
Straight out of Newton Park.
Andrew Aziz says, we VAP. We VAP. Sometimes we vape and then sometimes we VWAP. So Chad, I want to say quite bearish once we break below here. Quite a bit of selling going on there. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on Bookmap. And then we will see. 40 seconds still to open. Yeah. VWAP. Chad, I actually want to take a gold long. Straight off the rip now. But I'm not gonna. Let's see how we open up. We are actually in the middle of that zone, but let's see. Chad, markets are open and in motion, baby. This is the official round 6. Hope you guys are ready for this. Ding, ding, ding.
Let's
Ding.
go.
Round 1. Fight!
No.
Okay, let's see. Chris, take Ed's keyboard. Hey, man. Hey, man. Alrighty. What do we have here? Okay, guys. So, NASDAQ currently pushing up from these lows. Let's just see where we are. Why is the 2G's indicator taking so long? Brother, does your 2G's indicator work?
Yeah, mine's working perfectly. Sure, what happened there?
Alrighty. Is it working perfectly?
Yeah.
Yo, mine's not working. That is very weird. Now I feel completely lost. Oh, there's it's back. Alrighty. There's NASDAQ Asia lows, daily S2. Rejections here could get very, very ugly. Alright, Chad, there. Gonna have to check what's gonna happen here. Then US 30. Again, flying blind, but I do believe this is Asia lows. There we go. Sorry, daily S1. Okay, currently pushing up from these lows. Gold, monthly R2. We're gonna have to see what we do here. Pound USD. Quote of the day: don't get sliced like a chicken. Hey, there we go. How did the Iron Man or the Iron 2000 do today?
I took 3 wins, 1 loss, I believe. And that was just before you ended stream, and then because of the levels we were at, I decided not to trade the rest of them because I knew we were gonna range until news.
Did they work out or not?
No, they a lot of break evens.
Okay. But you're saying the iron is working?
Oh, the iron is hot. The iron is hot. I'm now waiting for like a little setup.
Sell on gold.
I've only been focusing on US 30, eh?
Oh, really?
The entries form so fast, I can't focus on more than one pair.
It's a good problem to have. Iron 2000, Chad. That is the Cyborg we're busy developing. That is the end game. The Cyborg.
Is the end game.
After that, we retire. This will become a cooking channel. just to stay busy.
For example,
Where's the cyborg?
Chad, we might have something forming here.
Technically, it should already be in. What is that? US30?
Yeah.
You should be short already.
Dude, it's hard to get the lot size right off the jump. Give me a second. Okay, which is working out for me because it gives me a bit of entry on this particular one.
Let me see on the cyborg chart. US30.
179. This is a massive one. Why are the candles so big today?
Cyborg. Yes, dude, all my trading view stuff is so slow.
Now you see, I'm meant to be short on this one, but I don't like how it bounced off that daily S1.
Ed, you gotta take the good with the bad.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I would go for it if I was you.
Let me see.
Bro, I would go. You're gonna regret it.
Wait. Let me.
Bro, the Iron Man.
What is that meant to be?
Bro, you're slacking.
79. I haven't missed it.
Ooh.
Getting that lot size correct. I haven't missed it. Okay, I'm in.
But you don't want to share with the chat. You can share with the chat.
I'll
It's
share
a
with the chat.
little R&D we do. Don't share your
No, I'm not
your
gonna
Iron Man.
I'm not gonna share that. That's the reason I got 2 of these bad boys.
3 of them.
179, and then we'll go 1 is to 1. Yeah, it's in a cut position, but we'll see. Okay, Chad, that's what we're looking at.
Little R&D, it's
Little R&D trade. Let us see what happens.
I don't think it's the worst.
All depends on
I don't think it's the worst.
those levels.
I do think if it holds this daily S1, then obviously a little bit in shit.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like how it bounced perfectly and rejected off it. That might prove a problem. However, we do have room to test Asia highs again, should we want to do that. So we'll see what happens, Chad. Little R&D, although this I will admit, this strat does work like a bomb during London. I find anecdotally, it works like a bomb during London, and it works like a bomb in New York, but
Afternoon.
like late New York.
I've seen it like after 7, absolutely destroys.
I think that the massive volatility in New York is a little bit of a problem.
That one night, I think I showed you the next morning 4 W's, like in a space of 45 minutes. 4 dubs.
Now, it just happens to be right in my training time is the only issue. Okay, I'm going to go break even at about 50% of the move, which is about there. Let me just mark that. Okay.
I don't think it's horrific.
We'll see. We'll see. Like I did say, I am expecting a little bit of a bearish push just to retest some of this volume we got here. We'll see how it goes.
Let's zoom in a little bit there so we can really like experience the fluctuations.
As it comes.
Those waves of drawdown, the waves of profit, the break even. There goes the hey, Brian, you're wrong for that. Like that one brother lost 800 when Chris said he's not in the Chad, You just say this thing might be bearish, like bearish, sell.
Ching.
Hey Chris, you said bearish. It's like, bro, we're still busy with the analysis. We haven't even opened up the markets.
Did that actually happen?
Bro, I promise you, if you tell the chat I'm bearish, it's like, as soon as you say bearish, the first position goes. Whoo. Then when you say bearish the second time, it's like, whoo. And we like, I really like the shorts. Whoo, 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 whoo. Boom, done. The volume is quite insane, Ed. Sure, markets
Like
are
this.
absolutely.
This young 5-minute candle is 134 pips. That's insane.
But it's slow though. It's big ranges, but like we technically haven't moved.
Like we'll whip one way for 2.5 minutes, whip the other way for 2.5, and end up in the same spot.
Because of our 1 minute, we've formed like a little consolidation,
Little
the
barcode there.
little barcodian. Let's quickly check bookmap for you, Etsky. Let's see what.
Where'd my thing go? Oh,
Let's see. Alrighty, so we're still currently holding that bottom volume shelf.
Yes, the bottom volume shelf.
I think if we can start to break through here, we can see that move down. Otherwise, if we hold here, we are rejecting VWAP.
VWAP.
VWAP, if we can hold below VWAP, I think its trade is going to come alive. And you're going to see a nice move into the lows once we re-break this opening lows. Gold currently also at VWAP, also inside these two zones. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we're going to need to break out to either side to continue very range bound. Nasdaq also fluttering here around VWAP. Currently some bulls stepping in here, but we'll see.
I will admit though, I really love being on stream, but the one thing I don't like about it is watching a trade play out.
In front of people.
No, just watching it. I don't watch my trades play out. I enter, set alerts, go back to what I was doing. When the alerts hit, I need to do something.
Hey Ryan, yesterday is too choppy. Yeah, Chad, for me personally, the fact we took Asia lows, took Asia highs, I think you're going to see a late afternoon move.
We did expect things to be a little bit choppy.
I don't hate the short side idea. Even if you look at trade for you here, trade is also looking for buys potentially from there if we bounce. So we're closer to the lower end of the range than we are to the upside. So I would believe we'll come in here first and then we can bounce if we are going to bounce. But yeah, there's literally nothing. Not even on the 1 minute, even if you were a hyper scalper.
What's that? Look at that. Look at the little barcode, Chad. Isn't that beautiful? Price action of the gods, this.
One thing I have seen though, Etsky, with the Iron 2000 is that if it doesn't go immediately in your favor and starts trending, then it's usually gonna.
It is a problem statistically.
So I'm thinking of even introducing a timed exit model, where even if you like now, like do a time exit model. If it doesn't go in your favor within 5 1 minute candles, it will give you a signal to exit. What do you rate?
What I was playing around with is, and again, this is still, I haven't statistically mapped it out yet, but I was playing around with once it breaks its own trend.
I check.
Because thus far on the 1 minute, the trend is still technically bearish.
Yeah, it hasn't broken bullish yet.
It's like if it breaks its own
And
trend.
it's holding below the 200. That's the thing. Oh, you've got the 200 on there.
Yeah.
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 There we go.
Your boy's watching.
Okay.
So we're not safe yet, but we're not in danger either. We're in purgatory.
Chris, can I ask for the Vault Funded challenges? What do y'all mean by 50% coupon code? It's a discount code, but I don't think do we have a 50?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, we don't have a 50, bro.
Not right now. We got 25 for you. Easter 25.
50 is still have to put food on the table.
Yes, guys. Like how do you want us to close doors tomorrow?
50%.
You know how expensive I am. The risk interview guy charges per interview. I'm just saying.
Prop firms that have 50% discounts are very close to shutting doors.
What was that prop firm that gave a 90% discount?
Bro. Bro.
Someone's in trouble.
Even that one prop firm that the buy one, get the BOGO.
Buy one, get one free.
Then, it's like, Joe.
Like, you seem a little desperate there, chum. Do you need money? What's happening?
50%. Oh, it's a 50% discount.
What do you mean?
50% discount. That's one of the prizes for 5th place.
Oh, on the competition. Okay. Yeah, we can give one person that.
Yo, bro, 250 likes don't pay salaries. Okay.
I mean, we could do a flash giveaway.
I can't. Yeah, we can. I can't eat a like. Ed, can you eat a like?
Oof. I need more than 250 of them, eh?
I don't even think 250 will be butter on bread.
I need a couple thousand there, Chad. I need a couple thousand of those bad boys. Okay, we're finally back at break even. It looks like we want to break past this little support level. So if we break past the support level, then we're looking good. If we reject it again, like we've been rejecting, and then we're maybe not so good.
I would have closed there and say TP1 has been hit. Send
That little nip.
Send profits. Send screenshots.
You see, Chad, this is a 100 lot trade. So that little nip there is a couple $1,000 already.
And then all you say is TP1s have been hit. Send screenshots.
What are we talking about?
VVIP is eating. Send screenshots.
Okay, now close there. Ah, there we go. Okay, now we just need to get through Asia lows. And that's gonna be its own little mish.
Bro, I can't actually believe IM 2000 is working.
It is the simplest, almost idiotic, how simple this thing is.
Bro, that's the thing. Like we said this morning, simple trumps everything.
It is almost like I was telling a friend of mine who doesn't trade. I'm like, listen, I could tell you the rules and you could do this yourself. And he's never traded a day in his life.
And it'll be profitable.
And he would make it work. He'd make it work. Like I used some discretion today to be like, oh, let me not enter for the following reasons.
And it worked.
Even if he entered every single signal it printed, he'd still be up for the day.
Yeah, Chad, this one's going to be special. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This one is going to be special. We're already at version 4 here. But this one is really going to be... Then I think I'm going to take a week off after this.
No, I'm going to trade this religious. I'm going to stop going to gym.
Yeah.
Because the best signals are happening during my gym time. I'm going to stop going to gym. I'm just going to lock in for like a month.
Yeah.
I'm going to buy a GR86 and then we'll go back to normal.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Like it's not even going to show up to work. I'm like, cause I missed 3 trades yesterday because I was on risk calls.
Bro, you actually know what? I must actually make a note. What we should do is, like you said, calculate because your risk is dynamic. To actually, in the indicator, build in where you can put in your risk per trade.
Yes.
And then as soon as it prints the signal, it's going to give you a lot size as well.
That would be sick.
What do you think?
That would be sick because like I've entered a couple pips late in a few trades because I was still trying to figure out.
And your risk was
the risk was correct. It's just like it's just like you made the trade harder. Yeah.
You could have already been break even.
Precisely. Chad, like I said, we're gonna have a little bit of issues come Asia lows. I'm hoping we're gonna bounce between Asia lows and that support level and not break back into the Asian range completely. But like I said, we haven't broken the trend. It's still bearish on the 1 minute, so not stressed yet. But that Asia low might be a problem. Break even is just below that. And if we can get to that break even level, then I'm confident the trade will have the legs to keep going.
Alrighty, it's key. Chad, let's see if we can get it over the line here.
We need likes. We need likes.
I don't know why they allowed us into the indicator game. They should have never allowed us in.
I mean, they didn't want to let you.
While the competition is watching our socials, we like already built 4 new trading tools. Oh, Chad, that's why you don't spin your wheels. You slow down a little bit and you keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Don't ever spin your wheels. Keep your eye on the road. Otherwise, you'll get left behind.
I've been loving it though. I had a good time yesterday.
If you spin your wheels, you still.
You ever because I had no idea what was going on. Like I walked into this like midway. Cause I bet the chat thinks like we talk about these things. Like it's actually like I literally walked into this midway. Like what on earth is going on? Like I'm so lost. And then he was like, "Oh no, this is happening." I'm like, "Oh shit, okay." Grab the popcorn. Let's watch. Let's see what's happening.
No, this is the one that we've developed it. It is trading it. This is the 1 minute. Brian, I did say I wanna buy gold, but it's just it's a little tricky. It's a little tricky. It is a little tricky.
All right, Chad, we nearly came to our break-even level. I'm going to wait till we tap it. But we closed below Asian lows now, so a lot more confident in the trade right now. I haven't really been practicing with like mitigating risk or halving risk or anything like that. I'm just going to when we get to our break-even level, we go break-even. That's the only management I'm doing on this.
Chad, and please don't message Ed. He's not going to give you guys the source. He signed an exclusive NDA.
It's not even a joke.
No, really. He signed
that's not even a joke. I literally did.
So... Bro, I can't wait for this thing to be automated.
Oh, like that's gonna be then I'll come back to work then. Then I'm like, okay, I don't need to be glued to the screen no more.
Nah, bro, you leave it and it's like and we're actually gonna build in a notification, so every time it smacks a TP, all you'll hear is
hey. And then when it reaches a certain profit target, there's like a special one where you're like, hey, I can buy my 86 now. Yeah, man.
and then when it's hit like 10 TPs in a row.
Finish him!
Oh, shit.
And then a last trade of the day.
Fatality.
Okay, Chad, we'll almost break even on this. And when I say we, I mean me, because you should not be in this, because it's an R&D trade. I did not know how this was going to go. Neither did you. You must not be in here.
Ed, Iron 2000, bro. Sheesh.
Man, it is doing the things. Although not too great for my stress levels, because I've been in. This is my, I want to say, 5th trade for the day, I think.
So you think this is gonna feed the machine gunners as well, because it just prints these signals and they work.
No. You. It was what? It was three wins, 1 break even, 1 loss. Chad, we are break even on this trade.
Oh damn, Ed. Ed, will you someday, like when you get that GR86 in your Instagram story, say like, I want to give a big shout out to Chris, or not, or will you?
Chris? Who's that Chris guy?
I don't know.
Crisco? What?
Would you ever be like, or would you just be like, guys, I just want to thank absolutely nobody, because the champ buys what he wants.
Chad, like the Iron 2000 came to me in a dream once. I was thinking to myself, like, listen, if I you know,
you don't have to say. You can just say for Crizzle, for putting me on this path of righteousness.
Yeah, you know the hilarious part is, Chad. Chris develops these things, tells you about it, so you can do all the work forward testing it, and then he can take all the credit for coming up with it in the first place.
I have been working on it. Like you've seen.
You're shame. You've put in the shift on this one.
I've been grafting on it.
You put in the shift with this one. I love the train of thought that came to this, because it's like, when you started, this iteration was nowhere near the thing.
No. Yeah, it was just like an idea, and then we started building on the rest.
It's like, what about this? And then what about that? And then, but this makes me think of this. And then, and suddenly it's like, dude.
I can't sleep at night. Like when I started working on it, I would just be looking through charts, going back, checking. Then I see, okay, this. So I feel like I think for the most part, when you develop these type of things, you shouldn't chase perfection. If your money management is correct, you don't have to chase perfection. You can have a 80% win rate, and the thing can make bags. Credit cloud chaser, this guy. Is this Chris, market bull guy?
Retail rat. I like that.
CA Jordan, we actually shot all of the content for you guys today. The PDF will follow, but you guys will receive a full video tutorial, which is much better than the PDF, but we're going to send the PDF as well. But yeah, Chad.
I feel like retail rat sounds like the name of a strat, name of an indicator.
The
retail rat.
Ratatouille.
I still love Vista.
I wanted to call it that, but I don't feel like people get the joke.
I don't think
like it's. I still love Vista. They think like maybe of a newspaper, like there's the Vista newspaper.
Nah, they wouldn't get it.
It's a tough sell, the Hasta La Vista.
Hasta La Vista, baby. I think we're going to go for a retest to Asia lows on the bottom side, maybe.
Yeah. Let's check bookmap for you quickly, Etski. Let's see what bookmap is doing. Chad, let's bookmap. There's that bottom volume shelf. We spoke about it. Once we break lower, we could see price going down. Order flow is still net negative. Sellers are still in control. Kindly note, ladies and gents, this is the sellers plane. We are still on the plane. We're not ready yet to get off. Once we've crossed over into the VWAP, we'll see some clear sunny green skies ahead. But for the most part, please buckle your seats as we are going through some turbulent air as we're about to land this plane about 1.2% down on the day. And you can thank Trump and China for absolutely China destroying your portfolio. All right. So buckle your seatbelts, get into the brace position, and kiss your portfolio goodbye because it is about to get hairy.
It's gonna get spicy in here, Chad. It's gonna get.
We're not allowed to say that anymore.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
That's part of the compliance. That's part of compliance. You know that. Only old people will get the.
I apologize. My mind wasn't there. I apologize. I need PR training.
Oh, sorry, man. It's the we got a compliance came back, bro, and they said.
Yeah, they're having big laughs here. They chat to shut away.
And then?
After he's saying you should pick up your phone and it's urgent.
Oh damn! Where is this one?
I don't know. I'll go check for you.
I think it's still in the bathroom, bro.
Just for it, there's gonna be an IG post about how you. I welcome it. I hope he tags Forex Insights essays. I could do with the traffic to that page. I haven't posted in a while. Yeah, that was a good one. Now that gave me a good laugh.
Even the risk interview guys winning trades these days. Hey, do you think it's something in the air here? Is it in our water?
You know what they say? You are only as you are the sum total of the 5 people you hang out with the most.
All right.
So we fortunately collected a group of winners in this office.
But you haven't gotten the sexy beast yet.
So I feel like I ate some this morning. Has it not kicked in yet?
Chad, I'm just gonna phone my wife. But Ed, beautiful, bro. You were doubting it, and I said go for it.
I was doubting it. I was doubting the Iron 2000 delivers.
I said go for it.
Now what I anticipate having to make a decision here is when we get to this little level here. Because what happened to me was...
No, lock it in.
I was about to say, what happened to me yesterday...
90%, lock it in.
I was in the middle of a risk call. Yeah, I'm in the middle of a risk call, so I'm not watching the trade. I'm focused on, I'm talking to this person, talking about their trading. We're in this together. Do I not, after the call's over, check? This thing came within 2 freaking pips of hitting my TP, reversed and hit me at break even. I could have drop-kicked a baby in that moment. And I missed it by 4 minutes. If I was 4 minutes quicker, would have locked it in. Anyway, the same thing. It bounced off Asia. I think it was Asia lows or something. It bounced off Asia lows, came 2 pips away from my TP, completely reversed.
Your stop loss.
Whoa, Itty. Ooh, hey, buddy, hey.
Wait, is Itty?
DM me after.
Just you guys need God, dude. Yeah, Chad. So unfortunately, stop loss 2 got it. Yeah, I personally hit a break even on this. But I know some of the gunners, they're holding. So yeah, don't let the screenshots fool you. Come check it out here live every day. We'll show it to you. But yeah, it gave some buys there. There's the zone. Some of the guys, even in Project G, saying purely just these zones help them. Just to know where price is potentially going to reject or bounce from. So irrespective even of that, you're getting your zones marked out for you, your levels of interest. US 30 would not necessarily print a buy signal. It is back in that zone and rejected that upper zone beautifully. So yeah, it would most likely now look for some type of sell continuation, something breaking lower here, something like that. All right. So otherwise could be a no trade day for trade for you on US 30. But gold relatively going quite nicely. I personally went break even once we TP 1 year. Tapped in on the break even. I was looking at this, but I was just like, already took a bite of the apple here. I'm gonna let it slide. So
Hey, FXRSA, noise man. Yo, I haven't looked at a turtle wave in weeks.
do Project G members get the indicator, Chris? No, nobody gets the indicator. It's unfortunately not available for anyone. You can't get the indicator. If you can find out how to get it, you can get it. But we've made it purposefully difficult for anyone to find the indicator. But if you figure it out, then you can get it. We don't wanna be those guys that sell so hard.
Sell so hard.
Where it's like, this product is so shit. Look at my product. Come over to this side of the store. No, don't go in there. It takes me back. You remember Street Fever and what was the other one? Delbros.
Delbros, yeah.
Bro, so the two shoe shops are literally across from one another. As soon as you walk in, it's like, my brother, come here, 2 for 1. That guy's like, listen here, 3 for 2. It's like, dude, throw in Levi jeans, come here. Bro, they would literally stand like in the middle there at Green Acres. Before
Really?
Dude, I promise you, they would stand like at least 1.5 meters out of their shops. And they would see, like, if you go there, it's like, my brother, come look here. No, don't waste your time there. Come in here. You go in for 1 pair of shoes, you walk out with 5 Levi jeans, 4 pairs of shoes. If your mother walks in there, your mother also gets a pair of shoes.
Oh shit, Ryan. Yeah, y'all don't forget anything, do y'all? Y'all do not forget anything. I'm not at liberty to discuss. Let's just say it's going well. I'll let you guys know when there's something concrete to tell you.
Ryan asking, did you use the opening range?
Yes, y'all don't forget anything. Shucks.
It's weird that it didn't continue down.
It got so close too. It got so close. Looks like we're gonna hit break even on this one, Chad. But it's fine. Break even's not a loss. Although I will admit the prop I'm using right now, jeez, the fees are high. Those commissions.
Bro, this was 160
Those
point trade, but it's Asia
commissions.
lows now.
We'll see if it holds Asia lows.
For me, that's technically purely a pullback.
Could be.
You could actually re-enter now.
What I
if it-
what I am going to look for is if it does print another sell signal. If it reverses and prints another sell
then
signal,
you can retake it.
and I think it'll be a tighter one too.
What is Brian going on with mats? Do you get like new mats for your car?
Could have those mats and tint. He's talking about after I get the 86, whatever bag I make after that is mats and tint.
Oh. Bro, I would love for this to smack your TP.
I was not blushing and giggling. Fuck you guys.
Oh, is everything extra in the car? Oh, you're right, Brian. You're right. I actually got mats in my car when I bought it over December.
Is everything extra these days? Is this at the dealership or what?
In a Toyota, yes.
Sure. Everything was included when I got Blue Lightning.
It's almost like when you... Okay, but you get a charger now again with your phone. I got an iPhone charger.
I only got the cable. I didn't get the.
Oh, you're right. I also got just the cable. You have to buy the...
You have to buy the.
Chad,
the
I'm not
block.
gonna lie. The new Toyota Prado, bro. I love that. The look of that car.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
No, not the new one. No.
Etsky, bro. That thing is sexy, my dude.
That's like my dad's dream car. That. No,
The older one or the new one?
well, he's been talking about it for years.
Dude, the new one is crazy. Look at the new one is absolutely menacing. In black, this thing. Even this color is not bad. This color is 1.5 bar for that.
1.5 bar. Tis.
That is a little tough for me. That is tough for me to.
How can I justify that?
Bro, but it looks incredible.
I mean, that's a tank. That looks solid. It's clean.
So, Chad, my uncle has got the VX Land Cruiser. I think he paid 2.3 or 2.2. Bro, that thing is disappointing inside, if I'm being very honest. That 8-bit display in the car. Yeah, 1.485. But what is this one? Just the windows.
No, the
And the mags as
mags,
well.
yeah.
Bro, this one actually looks better to me with the color coded.
I'm not seeing the 100K difference in price there.
Alright, let's see where it is. Trade.
Still dancing around Asia lowers. We've closed above it a few times though. That is concerning. But we wait and see. We wait and see. Also, the prop I'm on now is their spreads are not the greatest. Let me make sure I'm still in this trade. Yeah, I'm still good.
Yeah, Brian, I actually like the FJ Cruiser as well. That thing. Only thing is it's 2 doors. But I feel like you need to be at a certain point in your life where you actually have a lot of free time and you do like camping and stuff over the weekend, and you do like kayaking. You're that typical guy that's got like 3 GoPros in a bag. You've got a drone. You've got Thule roof racks. There's like all of these little hobbies you do. Like there's not enough time in a week for you to do everything. You're cycling. You're doing triathlon. You fit. And you're just very efficient in everything, Ed. It's almost like you've got an AI agent that assisted you to completely build your life around everything being very, very efficient.
Like a little Jarvis.
You just wake up and like meetings are scheduled, and while you brush your teeth, like Siri's reading your schedule. And it's like, Chris, are you still happy with these meetings? Can I phone Ed, reschedule? It's like, yo, please reschedule for 4 o'clock. I've been using Siri lately when I'm driving, and it's dude, it's actually very efficient. I'm not gonna lie. If somebody phones me and I put the phone down and I can say, hey Siri, please schedule an appointment with Ed for 3 o'clock on the 20th of April.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to put it in. Then she's going to ask, should I mail Ed or should I send him a message? And then you can say, oh, please mail Ed.
Oh, okay.
Then she'll show you the 5 or 6 contacts that's maybe Ed. And then you say that one. And it's very efficient.
I'm slow on the uptake on these things, eh? I'll tell you one thing. I don't know if this is like a me. It's like a me lately thing. I am terrible at multitasking after a certain number of tasks. I'm like, I find I've hit capacity on how many things I can juggle now.
We're not actually supposed to multitask, eh?
I find like with it's I have just enough things going on where it's like I can't accept another thing in my life right now.
Now even Siri is listening in here on the.
Hey, Chad, they are listening. They are listening. Chad, this trade is coming back.
Alrighty.
We had one foot in the grave, but we shall return. Although in this trade's defense, this was how big was this move?
150. It's decent.
Yes, guy.
I think any one of the chat that entered it, they're already out.
It's just that stop loss was quite meaty as well, and I'm at least a 1 hour kind of guy. Sorry, Miles. I'm at least a 1 hour kind of guy.
Oh, you're that 1 hour type of dude.
At the very least, man, that negative RR life ain't for me.
So,
Can't do it.
I do think if we break bearish now, you know what we're looking for then? It's gonorrhea. It's gonorrhea, bro.
Which would if it breaks, if it closes here, I think that sets us up for sets us up for another.
You can actually re-enter cells right now. Jay, you can actually add now.
Is that yes? That is confirmed right there.
You can actually add, yeah.
I'm going to enter not on the same account. I'm going to enter on a different account.
Head.
I'm going to enter on a different account just to spread risk around. I need to be quick though. I need to be quick. I'll be very happy when we can get automatic. What's this thing called? Sell.
Okay, so adding.
Second position right there. Stop on this one is just there. Asia. I don't like it's right by Asia lows, but anyway.
You can actually go a little bit higher because effectively risk-free on this trade. And let's say you were risking 1%. Even if this hits stop, you're technically down 0.2. Break even, eh? Technically.
I'm break even on the first position, yo.
No, I mean the second one because we were halfway to, but it's so close though. That's the thing. I think that's where you're gonna need to let probability play out. Either gonna have to chow stop or chow TP.
Oh, and the second one.
Yeah.
Well, the TP is not even on the TP of the other one, so he just needs to get back to this low, and we're good to go.
Didn't it go 50% though? It looks like it.
Oh, you mean right now? Oh
Yeah.
shit! Yeah, you're right. It just missed it. Just missed it.
Right.
But because of the volatility and
Yeah.
how this is, I might just eat. I might go. You're right. Full probability on this one. All right, Chad. If you missed the first one, because you shouldn't have entered it anyway.
Definitely missed the second one.
You definitely missed the second one because you shouldn't enter it anyway. Oh, I got the what's this thing just wrong there. The
Lot size.
off by 1. I've re-entered there.
Chad, what's happening? It would be 100% richer if you always targeted 1-to-1. Absolutely.
That's why it targets 1-to-1 now. That's not a lie. That is not a lie.
Hey, nice, Sophie. Same head native RR is mad brave. You need to know your edge. Almost thought he was saying it's mad bruv. The Wagwan going for negative RR.
Hey man, some people make it work. I don't believe I'm one of them. Okay, there we go.
This has got the potential now to flash quite hard.
Same mood.
It's either gonna rip here, like rip hard, and you can see there why I'm saying it, and the trend is gonna shift, or it's gonna rip down now.
We're still good. We're still good. Did I get the stop loss in the right place? No, it's over here. And then 58.
You guys in it, bruv? Wagwan.
There. Yeah, that's one right there.
The Bagwan.
All right. We shouldn't need test Asia lows because we did that already quite substantially. So this should just rip.
All right, chat. Let's look at the book of math. Alrighty. There you can see those two zones we spoke about earlier, holding the bottom zone, breaking out of the top zone. They're retesting it. Order flow is still looking strongly bullish here. And then looking at US 30. Order flow just plain sailing to the downside. Sellers are just absolutely having a meal here today. One thing I do need to note is there's a little bit of divergence here on price where the order flow made a new low, the delta. However, price did not make a new low. So there's a little bit of divergence here. I'm not saying we're going to bounce now, but that is quite alarming that price did not go lower with continued sell volume. All right. We tested VWAP earlier in the session. We mentioned that if we close below there, we're going to start moving to the downside, which we did. At this stage, trying to form some type of support down here. Two little icebergs, two little volume humps down here. And then looking at NASDAQ, order flow weirdly enough bullish on NAS, so NAS being the stronger one here on the volume flow, and volume is quite widespread though, so don't really have any point of control sticking out. So we'll see what is going to happen there, but we'll see where my main man Ed.
I see the fact that it is failing to make a lower low. Not a great sign. Not a great sign. But we're just going to let probability play out. Because this does look like a little reversal pattern here. Oof.
What now?
Did I survive that one spread? Nope, I think I'm out on that one. Second position, Chad.
Out on it.
Yeah, survived. If only just. If only just.
Chip in a chair.
I'm more there. Yeah. Just. It tickled it. It felt the breeze.
Let's see your.
It has shifted on the trend. So we're gonna see what that does.
Trend. Let's shift on the trend bowling.
Shifted a little bit on that trend there.
Trend baloney.
That trend bologna sandwich.
Trend banana.
What retail rat do now? Are we full P on this one? That's a little bit rough, bruv.
I think I want to sleep early tonight, Ed. I think I'm gonna make that promise to everyone.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I got a mad training session today. And typically after those, I am wired afterwards. So I got this thing. If I train in the morning / afternoon, instantly want to take a nap when I get home. If I train in the evening, though, I'm completely wired awake. And it makes no sense to me why.
I think it was saying full pale. So pale is the arrow.
Chad, I'm out on that one. Okay. So lost in that second one. Still in the first position. I'm going to keep these on. It's not looking good in terms of structure, though. It's not looking good at all. You SMC guys will be smiling right now because this was a nice little demand zone right there. Tapped into it.
1, 2, 3 or easy. 2 pip stop loss.
Hey, I actually interviewed a SMC guy this morning.
And how did it go?
Yeah, dude paused his account in like two and a bit weeks.
Damn.
I was like, damn, okay. You off? Cheers, cheers.
Chat later. Retail rats had been watching Ricardo. The man, I want to go full pale, full arrow. It's you happy if we call it like the next couple of minutes?
Yeah, of course.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not taking. I'm not taking anything, Chad. It's like I mentioned. Asia high is taken. Asia low is taken. For me, there's zero advantage.
And we did indeed fake out of Asia lows, fake
Yeah.
back in. It's gonna be one of those days. We come back tomorrow, Chad.
I wonder when the volume is going to come. I feel like the market is waiting for something. It's either for
Chad, I think I'm break even on that one.
it's either waiting for US and China to cut the deal.
Must be.
China.
China.
Quite spectacular what they've done here.
Off there in China.
All of these workers
Yeah.
working diligently.
Break even there, Chad. Oh well.
China.
Still net positive for the day. I'll take it.
China. Chad, I'm going to show you what we're busy with here on the Iron 2000. I think for the third indicator, we're going to call it China.
You want to be accused of being racist again?
Okay, we can't call it China anymore. Can we call it Korea? Chad, there's the code for the Iron Man. I'm going to show you. Let me show you guys. There's the code.
What on earth is that?
It's the indicator, bruv. It is using binary.
What on earth am I looking at?
If you don't know, don't worry about it. If you don't know, you don't know.
What sorcery is this?
Call it Trump and dump.
Trump and dump.
Chris sê ek moet rus en kry. I laughed at a number plate, Chris, because I had a plate similar in a past on a bike. It's almost like that guy that called his trading compound BDH. I'm not going to say something wrong. Boomding ow. We might even call it the Matrix. No, Chad, I think I'm going to have a good rest this weekend. I've been working quite hard the last couple of weeks, late nights, a lot of moving parts. And Friday, got a booking at St. Francis Links. So it's going to be a good day. Good day on the links. Chris, what happened to the Linabot? Are you still... No, we couldn't get it to work, my brother. As advanced as it was very difficult to get it to work. It was very, very difficult to get it to work. And it was very complex. So sometimes you don't necessarily need very complex. I've seen in the past, if you start building systems, as soon as you start adding layers, it's like this layer breaks that layer, breaks that layer. Then it's like, now because you fixed the one problem,
You've created another
you
two.
created another problem. Now it's like, how do I overcome that? And at the end of the day, you're sitting with this long line of processes. And Chris, you going to eat pickle fish? I hope so. Miles did promise me pickle fish. Otherwise, I'm definitely going to honor my roots and get some pickle fish. 100%. 100%. I will be eating pickle fish. I won't be eating it on the golf course. It might be sunny. That fish might have a little bit of a sting to it if you open it up. It's like the fishing boat on the course. Alrighty, Etski, I think that's the wrap for us, Chad. I'm just gonna run through what I'm seeing. Personally, I didn't even open up my trading terminal because price action was just way too chop for me.
Choppa-rara.
Dollar is still rejecting that zone, still effectively in a range we haven't moved. US 100 tech index cash, chop, nothing there for me. US 30. We mentioned this zone, chop, all right, walk away, trust me. Gold, we did say potentially bullish above, didn't really fully retest it. This thing could grind up for the next couple of hours. Not interested. GBP USD, we mentioned potential of a short if we reject up there. I just want to show you guys, we said rejections come back in Asia lows. GJ mentioned potential nothingness. I said it's going to be very chop. So, Chad, please, if I can give you advice this afternoon, which I can't, this is not financial advice. This is purely just advice as a fellow trader. Close your charts, walk away. All right? It's going to be the best decision you're going to make. The guys that are going to still sit on these charts waiting for something to happen, you're going to get frustrated, you're going to take longs, you're going to take shorts, you're going to lose concentration, and then tomorrow it's going to be, I messed up my entire week by sitting in that chart. Walk away, go rest. Etski, any closing remarks from you?
Same thing, Chad. When the markets, not every day is a prime trading day. If you've already taken your shot for the day, call it. Go enjoy some time with your family. Go enjoy some time with your loved ones. Go enjoy some time with yourself. Tomorrow is another day.
Chad, there we go. Thanks so much for joining, guys. We will see you tomorrow, last stream of the week before Easter weekend. Whoop, whoop. Kindly note, Vault Funder community, that you guys please note that no trading on Friday, no trading on Monday. Some of the markets are affected. I think you would have received the email. But Chad, peace and love, baby. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Cheers.
Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up, baby. Tonight we gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up. I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces.